The Dazzle podcast is brought to you by the Dazzle Cleaning Company, the gayest cleaning company in America. But don't worry, you don't have to be part of the LGBTQIA community to hire or to work at Dazzle. I'm Logan, the founder of the Dazzle Cleaning Company. Welcome to the Dazzle podcast. Each podcast will either be labeled as a client podcast or as an employee podcast. And the only point of the podcast is to get you information in the way you want it. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so today we're going to talk about booking a one-time cleaning, or sometimes called an on-demand cleaning. And this is when you are not wanting to set up regular recurring service. You just want to have the job done one time. That's it. Sometimes people they'll do a one-time cleaning or an on-demand cleaning every 2 months or seasonally, but it's still just a one-time cleaning or an on-demand cleaning. So the first question that we get a lot is, does a one-time cleaning always have to be a deep clean? And the answer is, with most cleaning companies, yes. But Dazzle does have a special thing that we do, which I'll talk about in a moment. But even what a lot of companies do, and of course Dazzle does it, is that while the one-time cleaning is a deep clean, you can choose to only have specific rooms cleaned so that it doesn't take as long and it doesn't cost as much. So you might say, I only want the kitchen done, or I only want the kitchen and the bathrooms, or only the upstairs, whatever. You can choose the rooms. Now, why does it have to be a deep cleaning, even if it's just in those particular rooms? It's because it just takes so much longer to do the cleaning on that first time. And so if you're not a regular client, it's just going to take longer. If you have regular recurring service, let's say you get your house cleaned every 2 weeks, but your house cleaner's out of town or sick or whatever, you can talk to your cleaning company or whatever cleaning company you're looking to book with, and they can adjust your price for it. I know at Dazzle, we would adjust your price and the length of time so that we could go in there and just do upkeep, like a maintenance clean for you, so it wouldn't be like as expensive. Basically, we wouldn't do a deep clean for you. Okay, at Dazzle, we also have another service called our express cleaning. And this is for people who want just the bare bones basics done. And this service is cheaper than a regular one-time cleaning or one-time deep cleaning. During our express clean, we clean your tubs, toilets, sinks, showers, counters, mirrors, floors, faucets, take out the trash, recycling, and compost. So it's like really basic. We're also cleaning the tops of your counters in your kitchen, the inside and outside of your microwave, the stovetop. But we're not making beds or changing sheets. We're not doing any dusting. It's just we're not cleaning baseboards, doors, door frames, light switches, outlet covers, whatever. None of that's getting done. It's real basic cleaning. But it is a cheaper service if you're just wanting the floors and your showers, things like that done. So when you are booking your cleaning service, you want to be really upfront with the company when you're getting your quotes of what your current situation is at your home. If they're not doing an in-person quote, if they're doing it online or over the phone or whatever, they'll ask you some questions to try to gauge how clean or not clean your home is. And you just want to be really upfront about that, because there's a lot of adjustments that you can make, and it's a lot better to make those adjustments and have conversations about how we're going to get your home cleaned when you're booking it, rather than when the booking is already taking place. So just be sure to let the company know what your situation is. And if your house is a disaster zone, let them know. And they'll give you options. Like at Dazzle, we would say, okay, so it's going to be this much, but you don't want to pay this much. So what we can do for you is only clean your kitchen and your bathrooms or whatever. Or we can not do the baseboards and the doors and the door frames and light switches. We can give you options, right? But it's really good to get all of that done when you're booking the service so that you know exactly what you're getting. It's crystal clear, and so that you're really happy with your service. It's also you can't always just upgrade somebody to a full cleaning if that's not what they booked because I mean, sometimes you can, but sometimes the schedule's just too full. You can't add more time to a particular job for that day. It's great to have the conversation beforehand so we can make sure that we have enough time on our schedule to get you exactly what you'd like. And now it's time for this week's Snappy News. All right, this week from The Onion in Washington. Troubled by the potential political fallout from the North Carolina gubernatorial candidate scandal, the American Black Nazi Party was reportedly worried Friday that Mark Robinson could hurt its other candidates down the ballot. Mark Robinson does not represent the African American Third Reich, said American Black Nazi Party chairwoman Sandra Higgins, who warned that by refusing to exit the race, Robinson was endangering the campaigns of thousands of American Black Nazi candidates in races ranging from county commissioner to U.S. Senate. There's so many tight races between American Black Nazi and Democratic candidates right now. We've made significant inroads with racist Black voters for years, and now I fear we could lose them all. It's a shame his pornography use is undercutting the very insightful comments he has made about Martin Luther King Jr. At press time, Higgins warned that the American Black Nazi Party could even lose the House of Representatives. You haven't been following this story, read into this story, this guy's nuts. And typically, I would say that it's not possible for Black Americans to be racist because that is not how racism works. I think in this case, does seem to have some internalized racism against Black people in the same way that gay men and lesbians and bisexual people and trans people can have internalized homophobia against the LGBTQIA plus community. Though I do think that does, maybe I'm wrong, but that seems to be most prevalent among the gay men. All right, and that was Snappy News. Okay, so how long does it take to set up a one-time cleaning? How long does it take to complete a one-time cleaning? Basically, it's a deep clean. So it's going to take 3 to 5 times the amount of time that it would take to clean your home if we were there every week or every 2 weeks. So, for example, if you have a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom, 1,500 square foot, I'm going to grab my calculator so I can do a little math here if I need to. 1,500 square foot townhouse, which is very common, popular home style in Seattle, that would take about 8 hours-ish to get done, about 8 hours. If you have a 1-bedroom, or let's say you have a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, it'd take between 3 and 4 hours, probably closer to the 3.5, 4. If you're a minimalist and you live by yourself and you don't have any pets and you eat out a lot and you don't cook and you're relatively clean, it's going to be more like 3 hours. If you have a couple of cats and you cook everything at home, it's going to be more like 4 or maybe a little more hours. So if you are, let's give an example of a bigger home. So let's say that you live in a 2,000 square foot 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. It is going to take about 11 to 13 hours, depending on if you have pets, how many people live there, etc. Okay, so can you get a discount? Yeah, there's definitely discounts available for one-time cleanings. The best discounts are typically available when you're setting up regular, recurring, weekly, biweekly, or even monthly service, because cleaning companies are often really happy to get that first cleaning for you at a discounted rate because they're hoping to have a long-term client. But that being said, you can still find deals for just getting a discount on your one-time cleaning. Oh, right. And now we're going to hear from our sponsor, which, oh my God, is me again. And then we're going to go right into Dirty Talk and then come back to talk about some specifics of booking your home service. The Dazzle Cleaning Company is proud to be Seattle's only carbon neutral cleaning company. And now when you leave us a review on Google, we plant a tree. Head to dazzlecompany.com, click on Reviews in the menu bar, and then click on Write a Review and leave us an honest review. We love it when you add pictures or videos to your review. Every time anyone leaves us a review, the nonprofit Review Forest plants a tree. And my oh my do we love trees. This is Dirty Talk, where we answer all of your filthiest cleaning questions. Whether you're lusting over the fantasy of sparkling clean floors or have been toying with the deep-seated curiosity of where to find the longest, most satisfying extension duster, you've stumbled to the right spot. Welcome to Dirty Talk, where we answer all of your cleaning questions. Okay, so how to clean your laptop. You'll want to don't use paper towels or cleaning cloths because, especially if you have like really nice screens or something, over time that can put little tiny itsy bitsy scratches in the surfaces. So you'll want to use microfiber cloths or lens cleaners. And just a little tiny bit of water or rubbing alcohol. 70% rubbing alcohol is really great. Go over that with your screen, the keyboard, the outside. It's a great tool. And then if you need to get the area between the keyboards, sometimes those get really dirty. You can get that like spray, like air spray, use that. Or just a Q-tip with a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it and get between the keys and down in the crevices. It works really well. And that was this week's Dirty Talk. Okay, so a one-time cleaning, it's typically like a spring cleaning or you're having people come to visit or something like that. What it's not is a move-out cleaning or a post-construction cleaning. If you're having a situation like that, you're moving, then let the cleaning company know so that they can get you the exact right service booked for you, and then you'll get the most optimal results. Make sure, especially if you need a specific day, that you book it out 2 or 3 weeks in advance. And especially if it's just a one-time cleaning, you want to book out in advance if you need a specific date, because the company is going to be more likely to hold those kind of last-minute spots for people that are wanting to set up regular recurring service. So when it's a one-time cleaning, it's good to give even more notice. And as always, get a few quotes, compare what is included in each offer and what the prices are. And if you live in Seattle, we would absolutely love to be your go-to cleaning company for when you want a one-time cleaning or an on-demand cleaning, whether it is truly just one time, or if you want to do it every 3 months or once a year or whatever, we would love to be that person for you or that company for you. So visit us online at dazzlecompany.com. If you live in a different place, then do a Google search and compare 3 or so companies. All right, that's it. Thanks so much. Thanks for listening to the Dazzle Podcast. Join us again for more dazzling info next week. Until then, have a fabulous gay-ass week.